Namaskar, dear students, welcome. Today I shall discuss about the method 2. Method 2. What is method 2? If a differential equation of the form m dx plus m dy equal to 0, where m and n are functions of x and y, are not exact, but if the differential equation is of the form f of xy y dx plus another function of x and y into x dy equal to 0, then mx minus ny, find mx minus ny. If it is also not equal to 0, then 1 by mx minus ny is the integrating factor of the differential equation. Means after multiplying the differential equations by the integrating factor, you will get that the differential equation becomes exact. Suppose that if the differential equation m dx plus m dy equal to 0, where m and n are functions of x and y, where m and n are functions of x and y is not exact. That is not exact means del m by del y is not equal to del. That is, for this differential equation, del m by del y is not equal to del n by del x. But suppose this differential equation is of the form, but one is of the form what? F of xy, a function of xy into y dx plus another function of xy into x dy equal to 0. But it is of the form a function of xy into y dx plus a function of xy into x dy equal to 0. If it is of the form this, then also if mx minus my is not equal to 0, mx minus ny is not equal to 0, then 1 by mx minus ny is the integrating factor. Mx minus ny, 1 by mx minus ny is the integrating factor. Find that the differential equation is not exact. Why? Del m by del y is not equal to del n by del x. It is not exact, but it can be expressed in the form a function of xy, y can be taken common, dx plus another function of x and y, x dy equal to 0. If it is of the form, then you find m. What is m? M is from here to here. M. What is m? From here to here. If mx minus ny equal to 0, then this is the integrating factor. Now if mx equal to ny, then what is if mx equal to ny? Then suppose m equal to my divided by m divided by x, my divided by x, and y divided by x, then 1 implies, then 1 becomes for m you may write ny by x dx plus m dy. You can write like this. Now n will be cancelled. What is this? Y dx plus x dy. This is equal to 0. N will be cancelled. Cancel n. What is this? Then d of xy equal to 0. means the solution of 1. In this case, the solution of 1 will be equal to this. Solution of 1 will be equal to this. If the differential equation can be expressed in the form this, then find mx minus ny. If it is not equal to 0, then 1 by mx minus ny is the integrating factor. What does it mean? Multiply the equation by the integrating factor. Then you can check for the new differential equation. For the new differential equation, del m by del y will be equal to del n by del x. Becomes exact. Now let me solve one example. This one. Suppose this is a differential equation. This is a differential equation. Number 1. Suppose this is number 1. Here m equal to x y square plus twice x square y cube, n equal to x square y minus x cube y square. N is equal to this. M is equal to this. N is equal to this. Del m by del y equal to del y of x y square plus twice x square y cube. This is equal to twice xy plus 6 x square y square. Del m y is equal to this. Del n by del x. What is this? Del x of x square y minus x cube y square. This is equal to twice xy minus thrice x square y square. It is twice xy, 6x square y square. This one. Therefore, del m by del y is not equal to del n by del x. Del m by del y is not equal to del n by del x. Therefore, 1 is not exact. Not exact. But 1 can be written as. 1 can be written as xy plus twice x square y square into y dx plus xy minus x square y square into x dy equal to 0. This can be written as this. Means it can be expressed in the form f of xy, that is 1 can be expressed in the form. 1 can be expressed in the form. 1 can be expressed in the form f of xy dx, or f of xy y dx, f of xy y dx plus another function of xy x dy equal to 0. X dy equal to 0. X dy is equal to 0. Now mx minus ny. Mx minus ny. M means this, it is x. Mx minus ny will be equal to xy plus twice x square y square into xy. This one, xy plus xy minus x square y square into again xy will be equal to this. Mx minus ny equal to this. This is equal to x square y square plus twice x cube y cube. This is equal to x square y square plus twice x cube y cube. X cube y cube. Twice x square y square plus twice x cube y cube. Plus x square y square minus x cube y cube. Plus x square y square minus x cube y cube. Plus x square y square minus x cube y cube. Right? Minus x cube y cube. X cube y cube. This is equal to twice x square y square plus x cube y cube. Twice x square y square plus x cube y cube. Is it? Now one thing, just it should be minus of this, x y square minus this. Minus x square y square plus x cube y cube. It should be minus x square y square plus x cube y cube. Minus x square y square plus x cube y cube. Now these two terms will be cancelled. These two terms will be cancelled. And ultimately we will get here, this is equal to thrice x cube y cube. Thrice x cube y cube is not equal to 0. Thrice x cube y cube. This is not equal to 0. Therefore, 1 by mx minus ny. Therefore, 1 by mx minus ny, which is equal to 1 by thrice x cube y cube is the integrating factor. Is integrating factor. Integrating factor is equal to 1 by thrice x cube y cube. Multiplying 1 by integrating factor, which is 1 by thrice x cube y cube we get. Multiplying 1 by thrice x cube y cube we get. Means 1 by thrice x cube y cube. 1 by thrice x cube y cube into x y square plus twice x square y cube into x y square plus twice x square y cube into x y square plus twice x square y cube twice x square y cube, this plus 1 by thrice the integrating factor x square y minus x cube y cube, x square y minus x cube y square plus 1 by thrice x cube y cube. What is n? N is x square y minus x cube y square. X square y minus x cube y square. X square y minus x cube y square. X square y cube minus x cube y square. This one. Equal to 0. This is equal to 0. You see what? This is equal to 0. Now, this is the differential equation. This can be written as, this means 1 by 3 x square y plus 1 by 2 by thrice x dx. 2 by thrice x dx. This is dx and this is dy. 2 by thrice x plus this one will be 1 by thrice xy square minus 1 by thrice y 1 by thrice y dy equal to 0. Suppose this is number 2. This is number 2. For 2. It is of the form m dx plus n dy for 2. M equal to 1 by thrice x square y plus 2 by thrice x. Plus 2 by thrice x. Del m by del y equal to 1 by thrice x square common with respect to y minus 1 by y square. This is equal to minus 1 by thrice x square y square. Minus 1 by thrice x square y square. Del m by del y. Now del n by del x. Del n by del x. What is del n by del x? Equal to del x of. What is n? N is equal to 1 by thrice x y square minus 1 by thrice y. This one is n. For 2 m is equal to this, you may write n is equal to 1 by thrice x y square minus 1 by thrice y. Minus 1 by thrice y. This equal to 1 by thrice y square. For 1 by x is minus x to the power minus 2. And it is 0. This is equal to minus 1 by thrice x square y square. Therefore, for 2, del m by del y equal to del n by del x. Therefore, 2 is exact. This 2 is exact. Therefore, 2 is exact. For 2, del m by del y equal to del n by del x. Therefore, 2 is exact. 2 is exact. Therefore, 2 is exact. Now, 2 is exact. Therefore, the solution of 2 is integral m dx treating y as constant. Plus integral m dy taking only those terms in n which do not contain x. Taking only those terms in n which do not contain x. Equal to constant. This is equal to constant. Therefore, this means integral m 1 by 3 can be taken common. 1 by 3 count. 1 by x square y plus 2 by x. 1 by x square y plus 2 by x. 1 by x square y plus 2 by x dx. 1 by x square y plus 2 by x dx. This one. Plus integral taking only those terms in n which do not contain x. इसमें तो x है. Minus 1 by thrice y. Only minus 1 by thrice y. Minus 1 by thrice y. dy equal to constant. This integration with respect to x. What is this? 1 by 3. You may write 1 by 3. Come on. 1 by y. 1 by y. X to the power 1 by x square is x to the power minus 2. Integration is minus 1 by x. Minus 1 by x. Plus twice log x. Plus twice log x. Minus 1 by 3 log x. Log y. Minus 1 by 3 log y. 1 by 3 log y. Equal to constant. This is equal to suppose c by 2. This is equal to c by 2. C by 3. Not the, you may write c by 3. Now 3 will be cancelled from all sides. 3 will be cancelled. This is equal to constant. This is equal, and this means minus 1 by xy plus log of x square by y. You may write like this: x square by y equal to c. This is the answer. This is the answer of this differential equation. Or you may write, or you may write minus 1 by xy plus log of x square by y. This is equal to suppose log of k. Suppose log of k. C is equal to log k. You may write here log of x square by ky equal to 1 by xy, or 1 by xy, or x square equal to ky, x square equal to ky, equal to ky e to the power 1 by xy, ky e to the power 1 by xy, x square equal to ky e to the power 1 by xy. The differential equation is this. Now, the solution, this is the solution of the differential equation. Now, if a differential equation is exact, means it can be expressed in the form d of u equal to 0. What is u? Is a function of x and y. Now see equation number 2. Now see alternative method. Just if I want to take suppose this alternative method. Just let me solve this question in alternative. 2 can be solved in an alternative way. Now 2 can be solved in an alternative way. Now 2, you see. Now 2 can be solved in an alternative way. Now 2, this means just 3 can be cancelled from. You may write here 1 by x square y dx plus 2 by x dx plus 1 by x y square dy minus 1 by y dy equal to 0. Minus 1 by y dy equal to 0. You may write like this. Or 2 by x dx minus 1 by y dy plus 1 by x square y dx plus 1 by x y square dy. This is equal to 0. Or this can be written as d of 2 times of d of log x minus d log y. It can be written as d log y plus x square y square. It will be y dx plus x dy. You may write like this: y dx plus x dy. Or this means d of log x square by y, d of log x square divided by y, plus it is dxy divided by x square y square, means xy whole square equal to 0, xy whole square equal to 0, or d of log x square by y plus d of, can I write like this, minus, just integrate 1 by x square, x to the power minus 2 plus 1 divided by minus 2 plus 1, x to the power minus 1 by minus 1. Therefore, now if you differentiate this, then you will get, if you differentiate this, you will get d of xy minus xy whole to the power minus 2, d of xy, you will get this one, or d of minus 1 by xy plus log x square by y, x square by y equal to 0. Integrating we get, integrating we get 1 by minus 1 by xy plus log of x square by y equal to log of c, or you may write log of x square by cy equal to 1 by xy, or x square equal to cy e to the power 1 by xy. This is the solution of the differential equation. In the alternative way also, 2 can be, after making the equation exact, 2 can be solved in this way also. Now this one. Now let us try to solve this problem. X square y square plus xy 1 plus 1. It is of the form a function. It is of the form a function of x and y into y dx plus a function of x and y into x dy equal to 0. First, what is m? First, it is of the form m, and this is n. This is m, this is n. Here, you show here m equal to x square y square plus xy plus 1 y, and n equal to x square y square minus xy plus 1x, 1x, del m by del y. What is del m by del y? This is equal to, it is a product function, first function into differentiation of the second function of y. With respect to y, partially differentiate twice x square y plus with respect to y, it will be x. This is equal to 2 and 3 thrice x square y square plus twice xy plus 1, it will be this. Now del n by del x will be equal to x square y square minus xy plus 1 into 1 plus x. With respect to x, it will be twice x y square minus y, and this is equal to x square y square minus xy plus 1 plus twice x square y square minus xy, which is equal to thrice x square y square minus twice xy plus 1. You see, del m by del y, thus therefore del m by del y is not equal to del n by del x. Del n by del x. If the differential equation, therefore 1 is not exact. 1 is not exact. But it is of the form. 1 is not exact, but it is of the form a function of x and y into y dx plus a function of x and y into x dy. But it is of the form. But it is of the form. Of the form. It is of the form Let me write in the next page. It is of the form f of xy a y dx plus phi of xy of x dy equal to 0. It is of the form this. Now mx minus my. Now mx minus my. This is equal to, what is m? X square y square plus xy plus 1 into y x also minus x square y square minus xy plus 1 into x. This y, you see what? X square y square plus xy plus 1 y x square y square minus xy plus 1. This y. Mx minus ny is equal to this. This is equal to x cube y cube plus x square y square plus xy minus x cube y cube plus x square y square minus xy. Now these two terms will be cancelled. Plus xy minus xy will be cancelled. This is equal to twice x square y square. This is equal to twice x square y square is not equal to 0. Twice x square y square is not equal to 0. Since it is not equal to 0, therefore integrating factor equal to 1 by mx minus ny. Integrating factor is equal to 1 by mx minus ny. Means 1 by twice x square y square. Integrating factor is equal to 1 by twice x square y square. Now multiplying 1 by the integrating factor, 1 by twice x square y square. Multiplying 1 by twice x square y square. You see, the integrating factor is 1 by twice x square y square. Multiplying 1 by iman, we get 1 by twice x square y square. What is m? X square y square plus xy plus 1 into y minus 1 into y dx plus 1 by twice x square y square minus xy plus 1 x dy equal to 0. X dy, this is equal to 0. Now you see here, y it will be cancelled. This means you may write x square y square divided by twice x square y plus xy divided by twice x square y plus 1 by twice x square y dx plus x square y square by twice x square y square x square y, not it is x square y. Oh, x square y square, yes. Here you see, this x and 1x is cancelled. 1x is cancelled. Therefore, 1x is cancelled. X square y square by twice xy square minus xy by twice xy square plus 1 by twice x y square dy equal to 0. This is equal to 0. Or y by 2 plus y here y cancel 1 by twice x plus 1 by twice x square y dx plus it will be y square totally cancel x by 2 minus x will be cancelled y 1 by twice y plus 1 by twice x y square. This dy equal to 0. dy is equal to 0. This is number 2. This is number 2. Now check that whether the differential equation is exact or not. Now for 2, this is number 2. Now let me write in this space also. Now for 2, m equal to y by 2 plus 1 by twice x plus 1 by twice x square y del m by del y equal to, it is 1 by 2, it is 0 plus 1 by twice x square, it will be minus 1 by y square. This is equal to 1 by 2 minus 1 by twice x square y square. 1 by twice x square y square. For 2, n is equal to this one x by 2 minus 1 by twice y plus 1 by twice x y square del n by del x will be equal to 1 by 2 minus 0 plus 1 by twice y square minus 1 by x square, which is equal to 1 by 2 minus 1 by twice x square y square. 1 by twice x square y square. One by twice x square y square. Let's see here. Therefore, for 2 is exact. It is exact. For 2, del m by del y equal to del n by del x. Del m by del y equal to del n by del x. Therefore, 2 is exact. 2 is exact. Therefore, 2 is exact. Solution of 2 is, therefore 2 is exact. Therefore, solution of 2 is, what is the solution of 2? Integral m dx treating y as constant. Treating y as constant. This dx treating y as constant plus integral taking only those terms in y in m which do not contain x. इसमें तो x है, इसको लेना नहीं, इसमें भी x है, minus 1 by twice y. Take only minus 1 by twice y dy. This is equal to constant. 2 आएगा c by 2. Suppose this is equal to c by 2. C by 2. This is equal to c by 2. Now 2 will be cancelled. 2 will be cancelled. Let me write in this space. 2 will be cancelled. Solution of 2 is this. Now you see here. What is this? Y is constant. The integration will be xy. This means xy plus 1 by 2. The integration is log x. If you treat, oh, not 1 by 2, 2 is cancelled. We have cancelled 2 from, we have cancelled 2. These 2, 2, 2, all 2 are cancelled. Therefore, it is xy plus log x. Log x. 1 by y, it is constant. 1 by x square, integration of 1 by x square is x to the power minus 2. X to the power minus 1 by minus 1. Minus 1 by x. Minus, it is log y equal to the constant c. This is equal to log yc. Or xy minus 1 by xy plus log of x by y equal to constant. This is the solution of the differential equation 2. This is the solution of the differential equation 2. Now, alternatively, since 2 is an exact differential equation, 2 is an exact differential equation, therefore, 2 can be expressed in the form du equal to 0. This means you can solve the equation number 2 in the alternative way also. Alternatively, let me write here, alternatively, solve the equation number 2. Alternatively. Suppose alternatively 5 minutes. Alternatively 2 y by 2 plus y by 2 plus 1 by twice 6 plus 1 by twice x square y dx plus x by 2 minus 1 by twice y plus 1 by twice x y square dy equal to 0. Now first cancel all 2. Y dx plus 1 by x dx plus 1 by x square y dx plus x dy minus 1 by y dy plus 1 by x y square dy. This is equal to 0. Now, this means write this one and this one. Y dx plus x dy plus 1 by x dx minus 1 by y dy. This term and this term plus 1 by x square y dx plus 1 by x y square dy equal to 0. Next, dy equal to 0. This means d of xy plus d of log x minus d of log y plus, it can be written as x square y square. It is y dx plus x dy equal to 0. You may write like this. Or dxy, d of log x minus d of log y, or d of xy plus d of log x minus d of log y plus, it can be written as d of xy by x square y square, d of xy by x square y square plus d of xy by x square y square. This is equal to 0. You may write like this. Now, this means d of xy plus log x minus log y, this plus, it is of the form dx by x square. Dx by x square. What is the integration of 1 by x square? 1 by x square, integration of 1 by x square is the integration of x to the power minus 2, which is x to the power minus 1 by minus 1, means minus 1 by x. Therefore, integration of 1 by x square y square will be with respect to xy minus 1 by xy. You may write minus 1 by xy. Then now if you differentiate this, you will get this one. Minus of minus 1 by x square y square into d of xy. You will get this one. Or d of xy plus log of x by y minus 1 by xy equal to 0. Therefore, the differential equation has been expressed in the form du equal to 0, where u is a function of x and y. Integrating we get, if you integrate this, you will get xy plus log of x by y minus 1 by xy equal to constant. Thus, in the alternative way also, we can solve this, that differential equation. Dear students, we have solved two problems today. The differential equation m dx plus m dy is not exact, but it can be expressed in the form a function of xy into y dx plus a function of xy x dy equal to 0. Now, find mx minus ny. If mx minus ny equal to 0, then its solution can be easily solved. If mx minus ny is not equal to 0, then 1 by mx minus ny is an integrating factor. Means, if you multiply the differential equation by this factor, the integrating factor, then the differential equation becomes exact. Once the differential equations has become exact, then you can easily solve the differential equation by method integral m dx treating y as constant plus integral m dy taking only those terms in n which do not contain x. This is equal to constant. This is the solution. Or in the alternative method also, you can find the solution of the differential equation. Dear students, I want to stop here today. Thanks for attending the class. Thank you very much. Thank you. বহুত ধন্যবাদ।